Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ali. I hope you're all doing well and are staying safe. Today I have an ElfBeads haul that I want to share with all of you. My package just arrived and it's still a little bit light is still left, although it's the evening, so I thought I would quickly film this and share my package with you because I'm really excited about these beads. And it did come wrapped in this beautiful tissue paper. There was this little nail file in the package, as well as a personal note from Mila, which I love that. So let's go ahead and open the tissue paper. And I do see two boxes in here, two ElfBeads boxes, and ooh, I'm so excited. So let's go ahead and open these up. So let's go ahead and open this box up first and let's see what's in this one. And there is a couple of pouches in here. One says ElfBeads gift and then the other one just says ElfBeads. So let's open the ones that I ordered first. And in here, ooh, I see a bunch of glass beads that I ordered, and these are a mix of beads from the new Secret Garden collection that just launched and some of the older ones from the spring collection, as you can see. So let me quickly take these off of the bags and then I'll show them to you. The very first two beads that I picked up are the same bead and design, just different colorations. So these are called the Mushroom Oasis bead, and this is the Mushroom Oasis red, and this one is the Mushroom Oasis orange. And the only difference is the color of the mushrooms. On this obviously it's red, and on this it is orange. Both have white spots and the mushrooms are actually on top of the beads, so you have that 3D effect on them. And then there's also these bumpy beads on top of the glass bead as well. And then the base is this sparkly green, and then on top you have these almost looks like leaves floating in a pond of different shades of green, a little bit of very light blue, almost lavenderish looking blue. And these are both so beautiful, very pretty. I love these beads, and I love that they are the bumpy kind of beads, so they have the mushrooms and the bumps on top of the bead. It just gives the beads so much dimension. And then I just love the little sparkle from the base that's peeking through. So these two instantly went into my cart when I saw this new release. It's just so beautiful, this release. I didn't buy everything. There's still so much more on my wish list, but these two, these were my first picks from the glass beads. Another bead from this new collection that really caught my eye and I loved it so much that I had to order a pair is this one. And this is called the Secret Garden Fairy Pond. And this one is so beautiful. I'm trying to see. Okay, here you go. You can see the color. So these are this beautiful, almost moss green color. Again, you see the sparkle at the base. And then you have these almost looks like stepping stones to me on top, and they are concentric circles of different purples and off-white and a little bit of olivey green. So beautiful, and really these go really well together with the mushroom beads. So let's see. Actually, I have it upside down. So here you go. So you can see all these four beads, they look so beautiful together. So when I put them on a design, if what I have in my head, these will look so beautiful because it definitely looks like a pond with some mushrooms growing in there, and the petals in here almost look like lotus leaves to me, from a distance. And then you have this with stepping stones, and it's just such a beautiful combination with these four beads. This green is just so happy and bright, and I really love them. And so these are the glass beads that I picked up from the new collection. I did pick up some silvers too. I think they're in this box and we'll look at them in a bit, but let me show you the other glass beads that I ordered from ElfBeads. These beads were part of the Easter and spring collection that ElfBeads did, and this one is called the Candy Bunny Trail, and this one is called Joyful Bunny Trail. These are very similar. They both have these beautiful colors running in horizontal stripes on them. This one right here, the Candy Bunny Trail, has more pastel colors, and this one, the Joyful Bunny Trail, has more of the brighter colors, although they're the same colors, but I do feel that they look really pretty together. So this one, it has this light blue, light yellow, light pink, and actually this I want to call it more peachy, and then this more yellow, and these are opaque beads and really pretty. And then this one has a brighter blue, a brighter yellow, a brighter pink, and a brighter green. So okay, so this one is green, very, very light green, and so I think these two together will look really beautiful. And they had been on my wish list since these were released, and I was finally able to get them. This next one is called the Cerulean Sunset Bloom, and again you have that green base and you have these stripes, almost look like reeds of different yellows and light greens, and then you have these 3-petal flowers that are a deep red with some bluish outline to it. Very pretty, and these are from the previous collection, but I feel this one goes really well with the new collection too. And look at the coloration of all of these together. I think these look beautiful together, and so this had been on my wish list, but when I saw these beads, I thought this one would pair really nicely with these ones. So I really love how ElfBeads, when they release their new collections, they work so well with the older ones too. And yeah, I feel these look beautiful together. Another older bead that I picked up is this, and this is called the Midnight Elegance Perpetuals. And this is, I believe, from the winter collection, I think from December last year. And this is so beautiful. Now I'm actually regretting not getting a pair of these because this is absolutely stunning. Let me see if I can bring you closer and focus on it. Here you can see how beautiful this bead is. The flowers, the colors on it almost glow. You have these different shades of purple that make up the petals. This is a bumpy bead again, so you have these bumps on either side of the bead, and then the center of the flowers is a glass bubble too, which it's beautiful. I know my camera's really having trouble focusing because I'm so close, but it's so beautiful. And then the base on this is a very, very dark blue, almost looks black. And then that is the profile view. So you can see that all the blues and all the flowers are at the core. And then you do have the bumpies on the top of the bead, and the glass is clear. So this one is Midnight Elegance Perpetuals. And I'm thinking I definitely need another one of these. And then the last glass bead I picked up is this, and this is a petite, again a bumpy bead, and this one is called Blackberry Bush Dewdrops Petite. And this has a green base again. It has some sparkle on it, and on top you have these really deep red, almost maroonish bumps on it. And this one again caught my eye because of the new release and all the different greens and reds going on in that release. So I thought this one would pair really nicely with those. I always try and order like 1 or 2 petite beads when I get a chance so that I can slowly grow my collection of petites. I don't have a huge collection, but you know, the other beads are just so tempting that I'm not always able to do that, but I'm glad that I was able to this time. So these are the glass beads that I ordered. Now, before I show you the beads that Mila has sent to me for review, let's open this one and let me show you the silvers that I picked up. So let's open this, and in here I have my pouch with the silvers, and ooh, there's another one that says gift. And so yeah, we'll open this one later, but let's look at the silver beads that I ordered, because this new release has some beautiful silvers. And here you go, these are the beads that I ordered. So let me quickly take them out of their baggies. This is the very first bead that went in my cart, and this one is from the Masterpiece collection that they've started. They've done two in the past. One, the very first one they did was a Pegasus, and then the second one they did was the Sleeping Fairy, and they're both amazing beads. And then this third one I feel is such a great addition to that particular collection. This is called the Fern Snail Guardian, and it is a snail, and it is so detailed, so beautifully detailed. Just look at that. It's absolutely stunning. So you have the body of the snail. You can see it kind of undulating. That's how it's designed. So it feels like that it's moving. So you can see that movement in its body over here. And then the shell they have on it is, you know, it has this fern design on it, and hence the name, the Fern Snail Guardian. And it is so pretty. I love that fern detailing on here. Just look at that. And you have the antennas of the snail on top of the head, and then you have the snail's eyes. I love the buggy eyes, you know, kind of coming out. And then the details, again, as I said, the details they've given to the fern, to the shell, and then the details they've given to the snail itself, its body. It's just amazing. Look at that. It's so beautiful. I love everything about this. And then the bottom is shiny, you know, smooth silver, which again kind of reminds me of that snail, for you know, for lack of a better word, snail goop. And because that's all shiny, and you know, and it just reminds me of that. So it's beautifully designed. I love this one, and I cannot wait to design with this. So this is the very first silver bead that I picked up, and then there were a few other silvers that were released. The first one is this one, and this is called Point of View. And oh, I love cottages, and ElfBeads has done some cottages in the past. There's a winter cottage, there's a spring cottage, and then there was also one with Halloween, so Witch's Cottage I think it's called. And then they did this one, and this is so pretty. It just reminds me, it's very Irish or Scottish to me, the way it's designed. It has this pointy conical roof, and then you have a little tiny chimney with again that conical roof on there. You have this almost medieval looking door on here, and then you see the brick or the stone detailing on the cottage itself. And you have this cutout window in the back, these cut out at the top right by the roof. I'm forgetting the specific name that these cutouts are called, but they are at you know, at the top of the wall and where the roof meets it. And usually from what I've read is they used to have this for cross ventilation, because they didn't have like ACs or fans or anything. That didn't exist. So this just helped, you know, keep the air fresh and have the air flowing. And so let me bring you closer and we can look at the details. So you can see the details on the door. The door seems to be made of wood, so you can see that wood grain. And then you have these metal, I don't know, metal hardware on the door. That's how, you know, the hinges almost. And then then you see the stonework on the body of the cottage itself and the bigger pavers almost at the edge, at the bottom edge. And then you have this vine growing on the side of the cottage over the roof, and you can see the vines and the leaves and the little chimney. And then the bottom does have the ElfBeads symbol on there, and then the back has that window and then the cutouts at the top, and then the roof also has detailing. It's just a beautifully made bead. I love this one. This next one is called Hidden Door, and this one is again so beautiful. It just there was this book called The Secret Garden, and this just reminds me of that book. It's an old book. I read it when I was quite young, and so it just, when I saw this, that's the first thing that popped into my head. It just looks like a door to a hidden garden, and maybe the fairies use it, maybe little kids, and you know, it just seems like a forgotten door or a magical door into a magical garden. So it has that quality to it. This door, the detailing they've done on that, it looks like it's metal, it's kind of rusted a bit, and then you have the brick walls that it's in, so you can see on the sides, you see the bricks, and you have this knocker on here, you have the hinges again, and then there is like a metal window. You have some plants growing on it, and on the wall itself, on the top of the door, you can see there's some vines and flowers. It's so pretty. That's the bottom of the door, and you see some detailing there too. And then the back again has that brickwork with some flowers and vines and leaves on there. So again, beautiful silver piece, very well designed with so much detail on it. It's stunning. There's one more silver piece. It's a fountain that I didn't get this time, but it is on my wish list to get. And so yeah, there's that one. And then I did order a couple of more silvers. They're actually the same, and they are some you know, almost spacer like. So those are the Labyrinth spacers. So let me quickly take these out of the baggies. So these are the spacers I ordered. These are called the Labyrinth spacers, and a labyrinth, you say labyrinth and reminds you of Greek mythology. And more recently, if you're into books and you've read Percy Jackson, this one just reminded me of that, and I knew I wanted a pair of these. I think it was Sarah who's Dreamkin on Instagram. I think she designed like a Percy Jackson inspired bracelet, and I think, Sarah, I think these would be perfect for your design if you want to expand on that. And so these are beautiful. You see the labyrinth design in the center. I almost want to sit down one day and see if, you know, this labyrinth, I can get out, like enter from one point and get out of the other. It's like a puzzle, and I'm very tempted to do that. And then you have that stonework on the edges. And that's the profile view, so you can see the stones on the edges, and then the labyrinth continues towards the center. And so these I feel again would be beautiful to design with, definitely on a Percy Jackson inspired bracelet, but even Greek mythology or just a regular, you know, enchanted garden or forest, something like that. I think that these would be really nice. So these are the beads that I had ordered. So now let's go ahead and open these baggies with the gifts that Mila has sent me. So in here I feel a few beads. And oh my god, I'm so excited. There's some more silvers in here, and oh, this is the bead I was talking about that released with this collection. So let me quickly take this out of the baggie. So this is called Quiet Waters, and it is a fountain, and it's, it's so beautiful. It is on a wall, so that's the wall. It's decorative. You see the fountain on, in the middle, and it's sprouting. Then there's some flowers here. The fountain itself is decorated here, you see, and that's the bottom. And then the back of the fountain wall again has some detailing on the bottom, and then some more detailing here, and then you do see some vines growing on it. And that's the side. It is so detailed. I love how detailed this is, and it's beautiful. You can see some more details here of the fountain and the wall that it's on. You see the flowers more clearly. It's such a beautifully designed bead. So pretty. I love the vines growing on it, on the leaves and everything. So this is another silver that is part of the Secret Garden collection. Another bead that Mila sent me is from the Easter collection, and this is called Excellent Sparkle, and it is an Easter egg. It has this flower at the bottom, and then another flower on the top, and then some more detailing, and then it has these CZs in it. You have yellow and blue and pink, and then the other side has a lighter pink, and then a green, and then you have a purple CZ, and then there's some beaded detailing around the CZs, as well as where your bracelet hole is. You have some beaded detail there as well. I love the design on this, and I love how the background is oxidized, and so these details on top really stand out. It's very pretty. There are a couple of other Easter eggs that released with this, the silver ones, and those are very pretty too. But this one, as I said, is Excellent Sparkle. She also sent me this set of spacers. These are called Mermaid scales, and so beautiful. These also have these multicolored CZs in there. You have blue and pink and purple and a darker blue. These are so pretty, so detailed. Look how beautifully detailed these are. These were designed by Myra Cheng Moon, who is Cheng's Designs on Instagram, and she is such an amazing designer, and she's done a wonderful job with these as well. And look at that. That's the profile view. You can see how she doesn't miss details. Do you see? Even the profile view is so beautiful. And ElfBeads just has done such a wonderful job with all her beads and all her designs. And this is pretty, so very pretty. And guys, I want to apologize for the lighting. It's kind of cloudy here, and the clouds keep coming in and out, so you can see that sometimes it gets really sunny and sometimes it gets really dark, and that's because the sun just came out of the clouds. But you can see the CZ sparkle in the sun, and that is so beautiful. So these are mermaid scales. And then the last silver bead that she sent me is this one. This is a petite, and I do actually own this, and I'm so happy to have another one, to have a pair, because this is absolutely beautiful. I don't remember the name of this off the top of my head, and the baggie didn't have a name on it, but I'll look it up and put it down here. But it has these swirls, so the background is oxidized, and then you have these swirls on there, and then you have stars and some beaded detail. It has this very galaxy-ish look to it, and it is so beautiful. Oh, look at that. I know that they also have this in the regular collection that is non-petite. I think when I checked a couple of months ago, it was out of stock, but I believe it might be back in stock now. I'll have to check again. But this is a stunning bead. Just look at the details on this. So very beautiful. it's absolutely stunning. I was just looking at that and I just lost my train of thought because oh, it is so beautiful. So these are the silver beads that she sent to me for review. She also sent me another baggie, and it is this one. So let's go ahead and see what is in here. And ooh, look, I see some glass beads. Actually, two of these say gift, and then this one doesn't say anything. I know that this one was released with the mermaids, and she released the mermaid scales, and there was some fish beads that were released, and so I'll have to look it up to see if this coloration was also released or if this is more like a unique bead. But if it does have a name, I'm going to put it down here. This is the bead, and it is so beautiful. It has these koi fish on here. This one is white with red and orange and black spots. And then you have these blue flowers in there with yellow centers. And then you see some green leaves, and then the base is this almost tealish blue. It is so pretty. And then look at the profile. So the bigger flowers are at the top, and then the fish are at the very top. So you see that 3D effect. And then that is the base. It is so beautiful. It is really, really pretty. So that's the first one. Oh, I love this. This is the next one, and I don't believe I've ever seen this on the website. I might be wrong, and I'm going to look, but I don't think I've ever seen this. And it has this look of a flower field or a flower stone, but I don't believe I've seen this. This is an opaque bead. So you can see the base is white, and on top you have these flowers. 4-petal flowers. So the side petals are kind of oval, and then the top petals are kind of, diamond shaped but softer. And then these top petals actually are part of this flower and this flower, so it gives it a lot of movement, the bead. And then the center of the flower is a raised white dot, and it is so beautiful. So very pretty. I really love this. And it actually looks very pretty with this one too. Very summery look to it, and it is very, very pretty. And then the last bead that she sent me is this. This one did not have a name on it, and this one is so beautiful. Again, I don't believe I've seen this on the website itself, but this is absolutely stunning. I love this so much. So Mila, if you haven't released this, I would really ask you to consider releasing this as part of your regular collection, because this is just absolutely stunning. It has that tealish green color again with lots of sparkle on the base, and on top you have these flowers. The base petals are a lighter teal with some yellow detailing on top, and the centers are a dark red center, which are on top of the bead, so they are bumpy. And then you have some white dots on the side. Oh, this is so beautiful. I absolutely love this glass bead. This one is stunning. Oh, Mila, you have to release this because I would love another one of this. Here is a closer look, and oh, this one is so beautiful. I love these colors together, the red, the yellow, and the teal. So beautiful, so absolutely stunning. So this one, again, did not have a name on it, but I'm hoping this releases in the future maybe. Oh, this is so beautiful. So yeah, guys, these were some of the beads that I ordered from ElfBeads and some beads that Mila sent to me for review. There's still so much I want from this new collection that they released. So many wonderful beads. There's so many snail beads, a couple of more mushroom beads that I want. But you have to order things slowly, and this was a big order. And so actually it was 2 orders. I ordered a few first, and then a few days later I placed another order, but Mila shipped them all together to me, which I really appreciate. And so yeah, let me know which one was your favorite amongst everything I showed you today. I also wanted to let you know that now I am an ElfBeads ambassador, so I will have a link down in my description box. If you want to use my link, it automatically gives you 10% off your order if you do use that link. And so yeah, if you do, I would really appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I'll see you in my next one. Stay safe, guys. Bye.